Are we live now?
Now it's live. I see it. Now we're live.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Mary. What do you see? Hey. We have Tina here tonight. We're
I see a bunch of banners, and I can't figure out how to get them off of here. Oh well. Anyway. I did.
Do you still see them?
No, not anymore. Not anymore. Hey guys. Hey Jason. Hey Tina.
Hi. How are you?
Hi.
What is that? Oh, that's what.
Hey,
no.
Elizabeth. Hey Evie.
Not the squirrels. Oh,
Not the squirrels again.
What?
Okay. Anyone? Yeah. Hi. Well, we are live, and tonight we're talking about Well, believe it or not, Mary has experienced some paranormal activity.
No,
that
she has
isn't always
not.
about. It doesn't always. Oh, doi, doi, doi. Don't you start. And so this is something every time I go out in public. But yeah. Side note.
Right. Yeah.
We're learning all these features that hi.
Hi.
So anyway, we see crazy shit, and we thought we'd talk about it, and then if anyone wants to share their story, just go ahead and how are we gonna do it, Mary? Just send the email, we'll send them the link, or
hey Chantel.
Okay.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, so if you guys have a paranormal story like Tina does, Tina's our guest tonight. If you have a paranormal story that you want to share, what I'll do is I'll copy the link, and I'll you have to tell me how to get it to you. And I'll send you the link and I'll bring you backstage so you can be on, showing your face, or you just be over the telephone, or however you want to connect. So anyway, so tonight is, hey Vision Light, tonight is,
I can just have it scroll.
Yeah, paranormal. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
You can scroll it. Wow.
Yeah, it just scrolls at the bottom.
That's nice. Yeah, I like that. Right. Okay. So so what's been going on? What's happening? Tina,
Oh. It's been a week. It's just been a week, hasn't it? For everybody. I think everybody needs to just decompress and breathe.
Right.
I think so. Yeah. Let's do this real quick so we don't get in trouble, or just to cover. Hold on, kid.
This show is for entertainment purposes only. We have all the information available to the general public and whatever Spirit wants to add. Mary is a psychic medium that is merely the messenger, so if you don't like the message, take it up with Spirit.
Yeah.
Fair use, kids.
Right.
If you have a problem with it, keep it to yourself.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's not really, what comes out of my mouth, guys, especially when I'm doing cold cases or reading someone, it's not me, because technically I won't remember what I've said, because I'm up here. I operate up here and even higher. So when I come back into this, I don't remember a thing. And so you'll have to remind me later on. Serious.
I'll remind you, Mary.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just play back the recording.
I always remind you, Mary.
Yeah, I know, right? So Jason, what's going on with you?
With me?
Yeah, what's happening?
Oh,
Nothing.
Nothing too. I mean, just like I was at my folks for a while, like most of the week, helping out with them. Got home. The weather's been really nice for being September.
Yeah, I know.
It's 80. It was 83 today.
Yeah.
It was 96 here.
Yeah.
What? Serious?
Yeah.
I think it was in the 80s here. I just noticed it was hot when I got out of the car.
I mean, considering my electric bill was insane, I was trying to be good, not turn. I was like, oh, it's gonna get cool out. I don't have to have the air conditioner on, and I'm like, oh, I did it, and it was like,
Yeah.
I don't know, got really warm. So hopefully, I mean, I love fall.
Yeah. I do too. I just don't like cold. So
No, I don't.
I don't like cold.
If I could see my breath,
Cold
I'm
and
like, yeah.
when
Cold
will
and I do not like each other.
Yeah, I don't like cold. I don't. So, B Jenny, it is for sale outside of the U.S. I ship it
It's-
to Evie in Australia. So, you can order it at marrythemedium.com. Okay. And I'll get it shipped off to you. So tonight, guys, is paranormal, right? We figured we'd change it up. You know, cold cases, especially with the shooting this past week, and Russia flying into Poland and now Romania. Let's do something kind of cool, kind of fun, because I know most of the people in the audience and Tina, everybody here pretty much has a gift. Okay. Or even if you don't have a gift, you know, I'm sure you've had paranormal experiences. So Tina, Jason had them. Jason's had bottles flying into the walls, guys. I
yeah,
just
well,
a simple dead human. Okay. So Tina, I want to hear your paranormal experience. Let's start it off with that.
Oh, which one do you want to hear first?
How about
I feel energies. I don't necessarily see things, but I
Right.
feel.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily dead people. I can feel energies from living people.
Right.
I also have several times, whether it's called remote viewing or out of body experience, things that kind of scare me that I have no control over.
Okay.
That have happened.
Okay.
The most interesting thing though was my friend Gary, our friend Gary. Gary was known as the ghost catcher. Gary could take his hands and physically reach out and hold an entity or a spirit like a magnet and just hold them in place.
Yep. I saw that.
And when Gary would have a spirit in place, everyone around could come up and you could put your hands out and you could just slowly move your hands in and you could feel the spirit. And so let me describe to you what that feels like.
Right.
It feels like taking a balloon and pushing on a balloon. And you could just feel that tension.
And it was cold too. I remember.
And it was cold. Yes.
Yeah.
And you could get EVPs, electronic voice media phenomenon. You could get EMF readings. You could do all kinds of things. Mary could communicate with them while Gary was sitting there holding them.
Yeah.
And then Gary would release them. Yeah. And so that was probably the coolest paranormal thing that I can think of. That's lighthearted and etc. Other than seeing things on my cameras outside, or my sister used to live on a ley line, which was parallel to Skinwalker Ranch, and we saw all kinds of stuff on her cameras.
No kidding. I remember that.
We saw portals actually open up at her house in real time, and I'm on the phone with Mary going, Mary, you got to see this.
I know. I remember that. Wow.
It was just
glad she's not there anymore, to be honest.
I am too. I'm really glad she's not there anymore.
No kidding. That was some scary stuff, you know.
But the one thing that I learned from Gary is we all have, and of course learned from Mary, is that we all have the ability to see spirits. We just choose not to.
Right.
And so Gary would always tell me, look forward and tell me, what do you see out of the corner of your eye? Just look forward and look in your peripheral vision. And I'll be gosh darn if I couldn't. And then one night, Gary lived in Alton, Illinois, and we always went to this one cemetery in Alton. And we're at the top of this monument, and it was like slow motion with flash. And I saw this thing walk up the hill, and I watched it put its hand on Gary's shoulder and on my EVP, on my digital recorder, it said, "Hey, Gary, how you doing?" But it was just like, it was this black and white flashing strobe light. And it was the strangest experience I'd ever had at that time.
Yeah. I remember hundreds and hundreds of orbs around you.
In that cemetery. That's the cemetery where I told you the keeper, who I call the keeper.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe every cemetery has a keeper. And it's somebody that kind of keeps people, keeps spirits or wayward spirits like in order. And they're terrified of the keeper. And this keeper doesn't like me at all.
Really?
And so, yeah. So every time I go there, something happens. There is never freaking fails. So what do? I take Mary there.
Oh. Yeah, and I go there and accuse him of killing my cat. All right.
No, that was the other cemetery. No, that was the Bald Knobber Cemetery on the way out of town. This is the one that was in Branson, out on that hill that we took you and Gary to.
Okay.
So I've been to this cemetery in the day, walking through the cemetery, and I would look down at my legs and I would have all these bugs. It looked like I was wearing jeans. I was wearing shorts, just all over my legs, not biting me, not doing anything, but just like my whole leg covered up, both legs.
That's crazy.
I mean, insanity. I've gotten the loudest EVP recording there that any paranormal investigator, in my opinion, has ever had.
What do you remember what it said?
I did, because we were doing a spirit box, you know, listening to the frequencies going through. And when we were talking to the female coming through on the spirit box, what we didn't hear at the time, because we were also audio recording it, was this man. So we're talking, "Hey, what's your name? Can you tell us again?" And the EMF detector is going off. I mean, just solid red. And it wasn't budging from red. It was just solid.
Wow.
And then I would say, "Okay, could you back off the energy?" They'd back off. And I said, "Now make it go back up." So we were clearly communicating with something. What we didn't hear, because we decided to play back this recording, it was, "Hey, could you tell us your name?" And it went, "Robert." I mean, just about as loud as it could be. And I said, "Could you say it again?" "Robert." And he just kept getting louder and louder and louder. And, you know, and I'm thinking I'm talking to this female that's coming through on the spirit box.
And it's
not. And then so Robert then says, "Go." So there's three of us, myself, Amber, and a guy named Jabo. And the three of us, I swear it was like a film. We were on a memorial bench, and the three of us not saying a word as we're listening to this digital recording. All three of us just kind of got up at the same time, and we walked over very calmly to Amber's Jeep. We jumped in, and she floored it across the highway to the other side of the street. And faces drained. And I'm the only fool going, "Y'all know we got to go back, right?" And they're like, "What?"
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, we have to go back, because we have to try to debunk this. We have to go back and see if we can recreate this. And they're like, "No." And I'm like, I gotta go back. So across from where we were, across the road from this memorial bench, was a tombstone, and it said Robert Struthers.
Oh, okay. So it was Robert. Wow.
But I've had spirit call my name in the same cemetery. Cemetery. We have chased orbs in this cemetery the size of basketballs.
Oh yeah, huge.
Didn't you have one? You had one this afternoon, Mary, in your backyard.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Yeah, there was somebody sitting in the chair out there, so I took a video of it, and the orb comes, and specifically the orb jumps up, goes through the little metal things on the chair, you know, and then comes out. And I mean, yeah, all the time. So wow. So So did it say when Robert died, his tomb?
I'll have to look back through my pictures because I have them on my photos and I'll send them to you.
Okay.
I don't know when he died. I've had the keeper chase after me, call my name. I always see the keeper when I go there, just out of the corner of my. So the keeper is probably about 5'8".
Okay.
Black hood, can't see his face, walks around. He doesn't like me. I don't know what I've ever done to this person. This entity does not like me being there. But I have to put out this disclaimer because when I'm talking about chasing these orbs the size of basketballs, I want to tell everybody, when you do this, this is a very spiritual thing. Right. You have to make sure that you are spiritually protected. Right. Whatever your belief system is. And I don't care what your belief system is. The one thing that I'm going to very highly suggest to you, never, ever, ever do a paranormal investigation under the influence of anything. Nope. Because you are asking for trouble.
Yep. But they'll follow you back. Absolutely.
Yes.
They will. I did I was up with Anthony Rogers in Missouri, and we were staying in an Airbnb, and I went down, we had gone to the cemetery, to the prison, or that was before we went to the prison, to the cemetery. And all of a sudden, I'm downstairs in the Airbnb, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I got on my phone. I said, did you follow me? Just out of the blue. And you could hear the man go, yep. I said, you're going back right now. And sure did. Followed me. Yeah, he was one of the prisoners that had been buried in the cemetery there. It's like, But I don't drink, so
I don't either.
Yeah, but
I had a friend with me. Yeah. I had a friend with me one night that had been drinking, and his experience was not only did things follow him, he had issues for a couple of years afterwards.
Yeah.
Where his whole body would vibrate. And he had to learn how to get into that and how to deal with that. And now he has his own YouTube channel, Spoof or Goof.
Really?
where he tries to debunk various things from Bigfoot, UFOs to paranormal.
Wow.
And I like to think of Kevin as the Ross from Friends. He is that just kind of utter goofball.
Really?
But yeah.
Oh, well, we all know somebody like that. Joyce goes body jumpers. Joyce has had lots of paranormal experiences. So Evie, Joyce, everybody watching, I had said, if you have a paranormal experience, then we can just post the link to StreamYard here, and whoever wants to come on, you guys can click it, and we'll bring you on one at a time, I think, is if we can. So everybody can talk about their paranormal experience, because we're getting close to Halloween, guys.
And my birthday. And my birthday.
And Tina's birthday.
Yay.
When's your birthday?
25th of October.
Oh, wow. Wow. Halloween day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
No, I think the keeper doesn't like me, Mary, because I have a tendency to pray and help what I feel is energy that needs to move on.
Right. Oh, he definitely would not.
And I don't think he likes me for that at all.
Yeah. Yeah. So just tell him to back the F up. I would.
Yeah. So speaking of back the F up, what was it, 2 weeks ago, Mary? When I called you with Sierra, my daughter.
Yeah.
So my oldest daughter's father died when she was a baby, and she never actually knew him. And so I sent Mary a picture, and Mary starts talking about this spirit that's around her, and it happens to be her father. But when he died, my daughter was like 18 months old. Well, that's how old my granddaughter is. He has attached himself to her, thinking it's our daughter, and he's freaking her out.
Oh, wow.
So Mary's like, you've got to tell him to move on. You've got to tell him.
Oh, yeah.
So Sierra was like, so I did. I went into the house and I wasn't nice to him.
I remember that.
Yep. I was not nice to him. And I said, look, you are terrifying our granddaughter. This is not your daughter. He had a lot of guilt in life, and I had to let him know that no one is holding him to that. We've all forgiven him. We've all moved on, and now he needs to move on.
Right.
And I, informed him, why don't you go help your niece, Janie? She needs your help, but you're scaring our daughter. You're freaking out our granddaughter. That's not Sierra. That's our granddaughter. You need to move on.
I feel like your energy field is very, very clear. Absolutely. I would have to see a picture of Sierra, okay? And just to see what's going on, but I feel like I don't think he's there anymore.
I don't feel him there anymore.
Okay, good.
And we would experience the baby, my granddaughter, and she would look past you. And for a while, we thought it was my son Caleb. But there were just a lot of negative feelings with it, and so I knew that couldn't be Caleb.
It's not Caleb. It wasn't.
No, no. And I don't know. I try to be a positive person 98% of the time. I leave that 2% for the,
Yeah.
And I feel like that is a threat to any entity that wants to hold on to something in this life.
Right. So that keeper, okay. You can tell them to step aside. I've run into them. Usually, like if I'll drive by a cemetery, they'll come through their tombstones. Like their face will, when I walk through a cemetery or drive by, I can take pictures. Their faces appear on the tombstones, guys. I've literally have pictures, which I didn't send you, Jason, of them coming up out of their tombstones. Okay.
Right.
Like scratching their head, like, why was I woken up or whatever have you. And then I see them walking around the graveyard. Why can't they? Okay. And so I think personally, how we have homes here, some spirits simply don't make it out of the home once they die. They're stuck there. The ones that go into a graveyard, guys, I feel like their tombstones are like their little condo doors that they can come in and out of. But I've seen them, like masses of them, in a cemetery. It's like, why can't you guys leave the cemetery? Why are you?
I don't think they know. Right. I don't think they. I think their ability to understand is gone, and they're confused. Just like going to Deadwood, South Dakota, and walking through Boot Hill, where the children who died of yellow fever.
Right. They don't
know, and they don't understand.
Yeah. I was dealing with my friend Susan last night. Okay. She had a dream. A guy came to her, a little boy came to her, probably 3 to 5 years of age. He appeared to her first as laying in a box. And so I went online and I said, boy in a box. Boom. There
no. There he was, the boy in the box.
Boy in the
box.
And he went to Susan and said, Suzanne, and said, who killed me? And so she and I last night were trying to figure out who killed him. But so, but the spirits, like he didn't know what happened to him. But but the spirits that I have seen, and you guys will see them, but like hundreds of them in a cemetery, and they're just all in their clothes that they wore when they were living, walking around or coming through their tombstones looking at me. I mean, literally you can see them, and you wonder, why, guys, why can't you just get out from there and go? And so I do that. I whenever I go someplace, I'm like, you're free. Lay your earthly burdens down,
Right.
and walk away. And
right.
that's exactly what I tell them. Yeah. Sometimes not too nice, but most of the time, yeah.
I was not nice with Sierra's dad, but that's because that's what he understands. And
right. Yeah.
I also feel like the longer they're stuck on the in between,
right.
that they attract negativity.
Right.
And then they project the negativity that affects the living.
Mm-hmm. Because see, when a good spirit comes through, okay, the bad also can come. Okay.
Right.
So that's why, you may have your grandmother come, but then he comes in, boom. And, so when I do a reading, I'll see someone standing way on the outside of the reading. And not all the time, but it'll be a family member that got ousted out, ostracized, did something really bad, and he's standing on the outside, just like what I saw with you.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. And that's not the only family member you've seen. You've seen several.
Yes, I have. Yep.
You've seen my son at a friend's.
Yeah.
Standing back behind with his arms crossed and then laughing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. So I've seen a lot with you. That's for sure.
I know. I'm this weird magnet. Don't ask. I try not to. I just roll with it.
Yeah, I do too. And I see him out here in the back. I'm like, this morning, I was like, I can't take this, because I had to take a little baby dog, not a baby dog. He was 6 years of age, but he was a small cattle dog. They wanted me to take this cattle dog to the SPCA. And I'm like, I can't do it. I told Jason a couple of days ago, this is so not me. I just want to hold the dog and keep it and take care of it. And damn it, I wasn't driving. And so, but maybe he'll have a good ending. I hope so. I hope
so. So
that was my day. But anyway, so anything else, Tina? You got any other story? Remember when we were filming the Bald Knobbers story in the stadium? I took a picture and there were all these dead people sitting up there in the rafters.
Yeah, in the audience, and there were all these people. We were down in Branson, Missouri, for anybody who wants to look this up, and we went to Shepherd of the Hills. It is the second most sold book in the United States, next to the Bible, by a guy by the name of Harold Bell Wright. And every night down in Branson, they reenact the Bald Knobbers, the story about the Bald Knobbers, and this area when Harold Bell Wright was there. And they have caught entities because they set a cabin on fire, and they have caught entities in the flames. We've seen these pictures. And so we were on the set. We were on the set before the show, because the owner, gave us unlimited access, and we had Damien, the skeptic, with us filming.
Yeah, I remember him.
And as we looked up into the stands, Mary's seeing all these people, and I took a thermal imaging camera and scanned it, and you could just see them sitting there. It was really, really bizarre. And so then Damien has to go up into the stands, and so you could see his heat signature next to all of these entities that were sitting there.
Oh, wow.
Remember the dead guy? And I'm like, come with me. And so I helped Gary up to the stands, and we walked up, And I think you came, and I said, "What are you still doing here?"
Right. That was the slave guy. Remember the slave guy?
Oh, I thought it was a doctor.
No, that was the female that lived there, and it was her lover, and it was the slave boy. Remember? They had that illicit affair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What made him a believer that night?
Oh, Damien was a skeptic. He's a believer now.
Yeah.
He tried every which way but possible
to debunk
it, to try to, and he just couldn't do it. He couldn't.
Well, we got some photos tonight that can't be debunked. So I know that's what you guys are looking forward to seeing. And then also Joyce, Jenny, Evie, anybody that wants to come on and tell their story, just raise your hand and we'll post the link right here and you can come backstage. Okay.
Oh yeah. I'd like to hear somebody else's story.
Right.
So share your referral link, or is that it?
Isn't it just the StreamYard link, you think?
No, new to StreamYard or looking. Oh no. No, that's not it.
I know Joyce has got a lot.
You should be able to post the StreamYard link directly into the chat, Jason, and then they can click the link from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That way they don't have to email and you don't have to do a lot of extra work. You could just post it. You should be able to pin it to the top of the chat.
All right.
Yeah. So Jason, I want to hear your paranormal experiences.
Okay, well I'll do that. Yeah. Well I've had several. Everything from things moving around me to I've been to another dimension. That was crazy. Though I have this picture queued up. I was in the kitchen and I can't remember exactly what I was very upset, like very emotionally charged. And then I noticed everything like in the kitchen just was swirling around me like I was the center of a hurricane. And a bottle, like a glass bottle, and I saved it because the wall I taped it. So that was in the bottle. And it's above.
Oh wow.
It's a little dirty because it's above my stove, but yeah, it went bang. And I realized after the fact it was me that did it. Because as soon as I calmed down, everything fell to the floor.
What kind of gift is that called? I forgot. Kinetic energy.
Telekinesis. The thing is, it was. I mean, it was me doing it. It was my emotions were just. But I can't remember what I was upset about. Because I think I was so just taken aback by everything just flying, like swirling around me.
Right. Yeah. So you can manipulate energy. Yes. So there's not many people with that gift. Did you know that? There's not that many.
No, there's not.
Well, I need to be able to do it consciously and not just when my emotions are out of control, because I've talked to you about it. I've blown out incandescent bulbs. It gets expensive when you keep blowing them out.
Can you clean my house with your gift?
I wish.
That would be nice.
That would be nice, right?
That would be really nice.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that, but that's one. I mean, I've had a lot of things like that. As far as just things flying around. But I think one of the craziest was I physically I left this realm and I was in another dimension.
Yeah, tell us about that, because that's happened not only once but several times.
So I had some acquaintances weren't friends. They were friends of friends that were going down to the casino downtown Detroit, the MGM Grand.
Yeah.
And I was, by that time, I'd stopped. I had a few cocktails, but I wasn't really, it's like, okay, I'll go. Went down there with them. And when I walked in, now this is the thing. Those things that you see on your peripheral, this was the first time that I could see them straight on. And normally they know that you can see them. They did not know I could see them. And it was the casino. It was like these little trolls running around, these shadow beings like literally would have their hands like guiding people. And the one guy stood out because it was like this heavy set, kind of like he just looked kind of like he was wasted, just stumbling through the casino. But the shadow being was kind of like guiding him, like almost like a puppet.
Yeah.
And so the people I came with, I said, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys. Obviously I didn't say any of that. I said, okay, I got to get out. I'm going home. So I went out. I had to go down one level, and then I walked out of the casino, and I wasn't in Detroit anymore. There was the temperature, because this was probably, I'm trying to think, I think it was fall. And when I walked out, it was tropical. So the Detroit sky, like when I walked out of the casino, where my orientation, where the Detroit, the Renson, all that was not there. There were palm trees off in the distance, and but it was like where 75 kind of cut through the freeway. It was still there, but it was like it was the orientation was more condensed. And I was walking, but the weird thing, I had no signal on my phone, and everything there was nobody else around. It was like I was on a movie set, like a vacant movie set, and it was very quiet. And but I was just like, I better backtrack the way I came. So I didn't stay very long I looked around. I don't know where I was, but the casino was there, the building.
Yeah.
But the rest of it was like everything else was very
You went to
the
Cuba?
building, huh?
You went to Cuba and you didn't even take a flight?
Well, it was like a movie set, but like all the it was like there were cars, but it was like nothing, no light. It was just very like still, very still.
Wow.
But I was physically there, and my phone, like I said, no signal. And I tried taking a picture, and like nothing would work. Wow. So I said I better go back in. So I went back into the casino, and went in. I had to take an elevator up one level. Doors opened, and boom, right back to seeing all the little trolls running around, shit flying all over the place. And I'm like, went out the other exit and I got out of there.
Wow.
So
that sounds like another dimension. Yeah.
And the weird thing was, I had taken an Uber, and the Uber reported that I threw up in the cab, threw up in the back seat, which I did not. It was not. I didn't. I was sober. But come to find out that that's a scam that they play to get money. It was because I had someone that drove for Uber at the time, and he said, "Oh yeah, that happens a lot because they get the money up front and then you have to pay." And it was the picture he used was a recycled picture.
Oh wow!
But it wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But that was like the icing on the cake, like after all that experience, the way I was like. So I detached myself from that whole. I kind of like. I didn't. It was very crazy. I don't know.
Did you write it down? Write it down so you don't forget anything about that. Because if you do it once, it can happen again.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
I know that all too well.
So Egret goes, how do you stop them from sexually attacking you and spouse?
Mm.
Sleep in holy water. I've had to do that. Like fountain of holy water. Well, Jason and I have a great idea. Take out, what is it? I've got one over there for Tuck for his breathing, a humidifier.
Oh, diffuser. Yeah.
Yeah, put holy water.
No, yeah, diffuser.
Yeah. All right.
Just put
holy water.
Well, this would be a good time to put up our here, hold on. I have to update this, but we'll do our little word from our sponsor.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah.
Have you been around negative people or in a negative environment? Frankie and Lord's Apothecary Cleanser Spray is a must. Just one spray to make the negativity go away. Available at marythemedium.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful stuff. It's wonderful stuff.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Really, really works. That's
Mary's dietary blend includes some holy water. So
yeah. I'm telling you, it works. I
know a few people have sprayed on it burn.
Right. Yeah. So anybody want to, I haven't seen anybody raise their hand to see if they wanted to come on and tell their paranormal experience. Or are you guys waiting on me to show you some pictures?
Okay, well, yeah, hold up. I'm trying to get
We should have some pictures.
Okay. Evie says Jason orbed into another planet.
Well, I don't know if it was a planet per se.
Well, I think it was another dimension. No kidding. Yeah.
I'm still freaked out by the whole, whether it's remote view. I don't think it's remote viewing though, Mary, that I do. I think I actually have out of body because of that experience I had a couple weeks ago that you and I talked about.
Yeah.
And then when I talked to Kevin about it, I had forgotten the last time I did that was back in 2008.
Okay.
And the difference is because I had actually gone to see Kevin.
Okay.
In this out of body experience. I don't know why, was intentional, but Kevin could see me. And what was really bizarre is we were both calling each other at the same time right after the incident happened. Wow. And he was like, I think I'm crazy. I'm not drunk, but I could have sworn you were just standing in my house.
I've done that before.
Right. And
yeah.
And so I said, well, I don't know, Kevin, do you have, and I described this picture that was behind him. I said, do you have this because I've never been to his house. He lives in Oregon. I said, do you have this picture in your house? And he took a picture and sent it to me. And he goes, yes, I do.
Wow.
And he said, were you wearing this blue top? And I took a picture and he goes, that's what I saw. And I said, well, okay. Were you wearing this black with this yellow writing on? And he took a picture. That freaked me out.
Wow. And
I've only ever done that one other time, which was within the last couple of weeks. So
it's not, so you can do it. You just, it's not.
I have no control.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no control because it's not like I sat down and intentionally did that. There was something that pulled me there for some reason. And it happened to me again a couple of weeks ago. And it's kind of strange, bizarre, and scary because you're not in a dream state.
No.
And you kind of go, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then you feel like you're violating somebody else's privacy at this point. And it's like, no, this is not me. No. We don't need to be here. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. I mean, I can do that. But
Yeah.
I don't like some people who, you know, they have to close their eyes. I have to keep my eyes open. And it's crazy. I can't do it with my eyes closed.
Are you one of those people that sleep with their eyes open? No.
No.
Sleep, Jason. What is sleep? Sleep is for the weak. What do you mean sleep?
Sleep, right? Yeah. No good.
Well, I thought this one, Mary, that when I put the two together, noticed the orientation, but I thought this was as far as like when you shared the.
That's crazy, guys. Let me give you the backstory on this. I adopted a little kitten in Oklahoma City when I was living and working out there, and I named her Lourdes for Holy Water, Lourdes, the place in France. So the very night I rescued her, she had a pull tie strapped around her neck. Kids were trying to hang her, and she couldn't eat anything because it was so tight. So I got her inside the house, and I cut it off of her, and this appeared in her food, the picture on the left. Now, this just appeared probably a couple of months ago, right here, the picture on the right. And I don't make this stuff up. I can't technically do this with my fingers to make it look like this. The cats didn't eat it this way. This is spirit doing this. And so this is actually the third time it's happened. It happened when I rescued Charlie, except for I don't have that picture with me.
But Mary, these two pictures, I put them together. Look at the orientation of
on the right. Yeah.
But
Mary,
it lines up with both pictures.
Yeah.
Mary, don't forget when the bald knobber appeared in the food.
Oh, yeah.
Before you came here to Missouri.
Oh, yeah. A bald knobber's head.
No,
the cap appeared in my
right.
cat.
So bald knobber's cap. So when you have a KKK member, it's a pointed cap. A bald knobber's looks like they're ponytails.
Yeah.
Looks like they have horns growing down the side of their heads, and that's what they used.
And that's when my cat got very sick. They knew, and whenever I go to a place, Spirit knows I'm coming. And they show up long before I even go to the place. They show up and they hang out with me because they want to know what my intentions are. And usually it's to go there to rescue the good souls and to banish the bad. So, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. So, Lourdes is still with me, Egret. Don't cry. I saved her.
Mary saved them.
I saved her. But, yeah. What is this bob cap you were saying?
It's bald, BALD, knobbers, KNOBBERS, bald knobbers. They were vigilantes in the Ozark region.
Right.
They predate the Ku Klux Klan because I think the Ku Klux Klan kind of adapted some of their means and ways. But it's a very dark history here in the Ozarks. The last actual hanging occurred in Ozark, Missouri, with a bald knobber. And these were prominent people. They were lawyers, attorneys, doctors, but they took the law into their own hands and they terrorized people. It started off as pure intention and it became evil very quickly.
Yeah, just like the KKK.
Correct.
Yep. Yep.
Wasn't Dolores Cannon from the Ozarks?
You know her? Possibly. Yeah, Dolores Cannon. I don't personally, but that's possible. The Ozarks the Ozarks extends from Missouri into Oklahoma and down into Arkansas.
Yeah, they're pretty big, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a pretty wide region.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chantel says that when she was in her 20s, her parents went away. And then she heard somebody walking down the stairs when her parents were gone, and it's like she knows somebody probably had died in the house, so she had her friend come stay with her. Wow. Ugh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason to be. Oh. Okay. All right. So I guess we'll go on to the next one.
Oh, sorry. I forgot that was up on the screen. I was going to scroll through and I was like, oh,
yeah. No, but you're right. Look at the orientation of the crosses and the dot. Holy cow. I mean,
that is no such thing as a coincidence.
No, they're all on the right side. So, Jesus sits on the right-hand side of God. So, Yep. So on to the next one. And guys, after we finish the show, we have an after show where we just, are chilled, lay back, and say whatever the heck we want. So anyway.
If it was like before the show, holy crap, y'all are in for some laughs.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we can, well, I could go through this real quick if you want. I don't know. I know I've shown. Oh, yeah. Yep. I know,
right? The scores are still one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
No, I like the I See Stupid People one better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
like
the banner. That. Oh, let me see the. Oops, what did I do? I don't know. That's why I got to play around with this when it's not live. Oh, the ticker. Yeah, there.
There it is.
See stupid people.
So let me tell you what I say, Chantel. Oh yeah. Oh, that's Jason.
Oh, I like that one.
But Chantel, let me say this real quick. So I take my spray. I go upstairs. I'm like, guys, I'm going to bed because my living room is like a waiting room. Okay. I'm going to bed. I get up in my room. I have to take my eyeballs out, my contacts. And I get in my room. I said, only my divine team is allowed in my bedroom. I better not see anybody else in my bedroom, only my divine team. And then I name who's in my divine team. If you're not in my divine team, you better leave now because I'm going to start spraying. And I spray, and I have not had a problem. Nope. Okay, so anyway.
I also believe, Egret, in laughter and comedy to get through life. I wholeheartedly believe that is the way.
You are right. So, all right. So let's hit some photos. All right, Jason.
So this is well, my security camera when I'm at I usually put it up when I'm at my folks or whatever, but the one on the left was just this past weekend, and the one on the right, they're kind of like this is my cat, there, and then so you can, yeah,
I love that.
I know I've showed these before, but I mean, this one just blows my mind because it's him.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say I do have my Gracie, my dog is also in there, but she comes across more like more like that. Yeah, that one is probably Gracie.
That's Gracie.
Yeah, and more, yeah. But that one on the right is definitely Baxter.
Yeah.
Definitely Baxter.
It's
so
fun
yeah.
because you can watch her on the video and she goes boing off the wall and then comes right at the camera and stops and goes whoop, boom, that way. And when she does that, that's when you can get her photo, You can get the photo of the baby. That's great.
But I mean, the one on the left was just this past weekend, so they're with me. Yep. So I thought that was cool. And then let's see, Mary. This one now, Mary took a picture. The original, like, just so on the left, these are two pictures, and then like in the middle, I was trying to just apply so you could see it. That was a Sprite. The one on the right's just the same thing but blown up. And so I was just I was looking for wings that matched, the same type of shape of wings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just that, because there's all different, but yeah. Now, when did you take this, Mary? How old? Long?
2019, I think.
Okay.
2019 could be. Yeah, that's
Because we did the show on the sprites and fairies and all that, and so yeah, I
You
just
can
thought
see-
that was
you can see the hand coming out to
the
grab.
hand grabber. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that.
Hopefully she's okay. You know.
Yeah, yeah, that is a fairy. Oh, Tina had to go, I guess.
Who
She's
do we
not here. Did we lose
She
her?
might pop back on if her signal went out.
Oh, okay. Tina sent a movie. Okay. So I know she was working when she called. So, oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I forgot this one. God, daggum. Yeah, you might. Let me send you this one, Jason. This is crazy. Download.
so what? Send me that one. This one is the one.
Okay, so Lisa was part of my team, and we were investigating a serial killer, and in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Okay, there's a park there, and it's actually a serial killer that got away with hanging women up in the trees, murdering them, and then stringing them up in the trees. Okay, hog tying them up there. And so we're just walking through the woods, and Tina entered the studio. Did you add her to the stage? Hey, Tina.
She's back.
Sorry, I was sending you some stuff, Mary, because I don't have Jason's number.
Yeah,
I sent you
it.
One of those pictures is one you sent me years ago, and I remembered that one because that's the little girl. I think you were over in Europe.
I was in Italy when that photo.
Yes, in Italy, and that one always gets me every single time.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send that to Jason. Yeah. But so we were walking through the woods. So this skeletal hand reaches up and grabs her wrist, guys, around her. And if you can pinch your screen and blow it up.
Yeah, I can't.
There is a skeletal hand, and a number has appeared on Lisa's forehead. It's the victim laying down there on the ground where he's buried. Now, they didn't dig up any bodies. They dug up what they knew, but they didn't know about this one. And this one is reaching out literally from the grave, grabs Lisa's hand and puts a number on her head. And only when we got back in the car and we were reviewing footage did we see that. And it's like number 4 or something. Yeah, it's number 4. Victim.
Yeah, it looks like letter 4.
Yeah.
Or number 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. What I'll do is I'll try to add that one more blown up.
Evie, it's the number 4 on her forehead. So what the heck? Oh, okay. Oh, I see what we got. Yeah. And so anyway, so I just sent you that slide. I mean, that picture.
I got it on a slide. I got it. Just give me bear with me. I'm
Oh yeah. So they arrested the policeman, obviously, later on, but they didn't find all of his victims. Yep, it was victim number 4 that was reaching out and grabbed Lisa. Absolutely. I mean, I went in there, I picked out the tree. Supposedly there was a tree there that he hung them in, and I walked straight to the tree. But Lisa is a historian, and she's done a lot of paranormal investigations with me in the past. So
I don't want to kind of blow it up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Hello. If I get booted, I'll be right back.
By the way, Mary, one of those pictures that I sent you was Gary's hand under thermal image.
Oh, wow.
You can, yeah, I did. see if you can see it. I sent it to you on your phone, where you
Okay.
can see when he catches a ghost, or when he, because he's now
Yeah.
passed over. Look at the thermal setting. His hand was 130 degrees, which is
Wow.
impossible.
Wow. Okay, let me save that and I'll send that to Jason.
So I tried to blow up that picture a little bit with the 4. And then if you see the wrist, you can kind of see there's a little bit of a distortion of grabbing the wrist, and then in the background there where you circled.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was the picture you just sent.
Yeah. So guys, I was in Italy, and a couple was there was a guy there, and it's kind of blurry to see because they were walking, and it looks like a ghost walking beside the guy in the red shirt. But look at the girl following the man walking in the cemetery. It looks like she's holding a head.
A doll or a head or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one haunts me. That one haunts me because the only living person is the guy in the red shirt.
In the red
Oh,
shirt.
wow. So,
Right.
damn.
See what I mean? Yeah.
The color.
That's kind of haunting.
Yeah.
She looks a little gaunt.
Yeah. Yeah. They do. They
Yeah.
do. On the other side, they look gray because
Right.
they have no life to them, you know, no blood.
Yeah.
Not like the way you and I look. They look gray. And yeah. So it looks like one walking with the man and then the girl following him behind him. Yeah, that was like, I saw it. Like snap, 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 snap. I was like, please don't follow me. Please don't follow me. They do, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Mary, I was saying you got to get like a backpack with a big like the exterminators with your spray.
Right.
No. Like the Ghostbusters with their big ecto packs, Come on.
Yeah.
Charge those.
Thank you. Because I totally forgot about that picture.
I know.
Jason, I got to send you Gary's picture. Gary got Ghostbusters picture.
That's why I disappeared, because I had to go into my photo albums. I was trying to find my angel picture, but I can't find my angel picture.
But I love this your sister, but
that's Amy. That's my identical twin sister. Okay.
Yep.
Look, another backstory. Amy passed in Italy. I was in Costa Rica, and when she passed, I thought I was dying. I just immediately started throwing up everywhere, crawled to the toilet. All I could do was think about her. A week later, I'm in Italy, and then after the funeral, I come back. I was in Panama. The boat had moved to Panama. And so I'm in Panama. Nobody had this number in Panama. Okay, because our phones didn't work. So we had the shipping agent's telephone, his personal cell phone. Okay. And at midnight, the cell phone rang, and I picked it up. And I heard a lot of static on the other side, like, and I looked at the number, and the number had 000. It was all these zeros on it. And I said, hello. And she goes, Beth, there's a bonnet. And I'm like, Amy? I'm like, what? She said, Beth, don't forget about the bonnet. She called me Beth. I called her sis because my name is Mary Beth, but I go by Mary. Beth, don't forget about the bonnet. And then when we finally got to where we were going, my brother told me that he and his wife, Amy, were expecting twins. And they were due on mine and Amy's birthday. And so anyway, so she called me to tell me that our brother was expecting a child from the other side.
Wow.
Crazy. All the way in Panama. That's Gary's hand.
That's Gary's hand. and you can see the target. And then if you look at the top corner, you can see that's registering at 130 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
And that is scientifically impossible. If that were true, Gary's hand would be burning off.
Right. No kidding. Right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you can see the date because I took this in 2016.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow.
And this had happened just after the story I was telling you about the guy walking up the hill that I watched with like strobe lights.
Wow.
Yep. Because Gary caught him after he put his hand on Gary's shoulder. Then Gary just reached around and held him.
He was such a talent.
Yes, he was.
Yes, such a talent.
Gary was a short, fat man with a mouth. I don't know how else to put it. I don't know how else to put it.
Look who's
Hello,
here.
look who's on.
Look who's
Mary.
on. Where's the back?
Who is that, Mary?
There she is. Oh, so yeah.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
How you doing? So, yeah. Okay, so we got some more. Hey,
Yeah, let's see
Suzanne,
more
how
pictures.
you doing?
We do. Just so like we're past the hour mark, kids. So
Yeah, so
technically this is going into the after show.
yeah.
So whatever was in the video description, throw it out.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
we are no longer bound to what I had to come up with waking up this morning and putting it into a paragraph. I like, please forgive me, because I'm like, the squirrels had gotten out of the basket and I couldn't find any of them. So anyway, where would you like to go? You where do you want to go?
Let's just start showing some photos and some
Okay. Well, all right. Let's go with let's see. This one is always
yeah, this is the famous Salem witch trials, guys, right from Salem.
Oh, I remember this picture.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Jason blew it up. Original one's on the left, and this is the one he blew it up. The one on the right, period, dress, everything. I happened to hit this cemetery, didn't know where I was, didn't realize I was at the old burying grounds, and I just started taking pictures, and there they were. And this is actually, I want to say these people were still there from the 1600s.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. That's a woman holding a child, walking with a child. And I feel like they were leading her to her demise. Yep. Okay. What else?
Sorry, I'm trying to say hi to Susan, but I don't know how the emojis work on this thing. I guess the thumbs up now is offensive to all those little snowflakes out there.
Oh, get over it. Good Lord.
I'm like,
Use
you know
thumbs
what?
up.
This
Use
is my thumbs up,
Jason.
people. No,
Hello.
yeah, it's
like... Right. Hey, that's my banner.
That's you. Well, yeah.
Oh my.
These stupid people.
We're not talking about the viewers. We're just getting to... Right.
Good. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just trying not to, like we got some pictures. I just don't want to get to. Well, this is supposed to be lighthearted, seeing as all the just all the crap thrown in our face on a daily basis.
Right. I know. We got.
This one, yep. This is Mary standing in front of a spotlight. No.
Yeah, so that's that little light that comes out of
Yep.
and on the side of my head. It's like, good, what? It's on the side of my head? What? So anyway, yeah. And then the other one, I was at a plantation in South Carolina. They're actually, the guy is coming out of the tree on the left, and there's a woman in a red evening gown walking in front of me near the tree in the far background.
Yep.
Okay.
I see her.
Yeah.
Remember this one. I remember this one.
Yep. Yep. There is the KKK dude standing, and I had to date this because I wanted to make sure what I was seeing. So I went online and I'm like, so when did the KKK wear these kinds of uniform sheets, bed sheets and turbans around their head kind of crap? And so I found it, but that's a little boy that a KKK member got his hands on. Fucker. Excuse my language.
Oh.
Whoop, I didn't hear that.
What was that, Mary? What did you say?
What was that?
There's more. Yeah.
I said the fucker.
Nope.
Right?
I'm sorry. What was that? And what's your name again?
Let me call him up.
I think we can do so many. Yeah.
Let me piss him off. I'll piss him off. Yeah. Yeah. This really happened. Really happened. They called it the what was it? Lynchfield plantation. Yep.
Oh wow. Yep.
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 Okay.
We have more? Do we have more?
We got lots more.
Oh good. I like pictures.
Jason's just coming up with banners. I know he is.
I know he is.
Oh, I don't. Well. I'm trying to let's see here. Let's go
The other way.
I know. Well, the thing is, they got kind of here. Oh, we did that one. We doing this one?
No.
No.
This is new.
So as you know, they like to disturb me when I'm having my coffee. And even in a foreign country, this is still the same mode of operation. There's a dead guy squatting in the middle of the courtyard there among the tables. And I'm sitting there looking, and he said my name. He said, Beth. I'm like, have you been talking to my sister? Really? My name is Mary, dude. So there he is. He's holding out his hand. And if you can blow, it's hard to see, but if you blow the picture up, there are faces that are on his clothing, which are the people I think that he killed during the war, or maybe he was a Roman soldier. Underneath this villa that I stayed in, incredibly haunted. I had to sleep with holy water around me and the Bible on top of me and holy water around me. They dug up a pit of graves underneath this villa when they went to restore it. And it was from Roman times.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a big nope. I can smell you from here. Oh my God. And that would be what I was. Yep. Oh no. Oh my. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Mercy me.
I know. All right. So what else we got there, Mr.
What else we got?
Let's see. Let's see what we got.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Okay. So if you
Now
look
that
on the tree, go ahead, Jason.
is that how is that glued on his head, or is that like double-sided tape, or what why does he have a box on his head?
He's a secular Jewish, or it's a religious thing over in Israel. So I was on the Moishe Kleinerman case, okay, when Moishe went missing. And so when I'm here where I am now, I'm like, Moishe, I need to know, I already kind of knew what happened to him. A pedophile got him. Okay. I drew an image of the pedophile. Moishe was a young kid. He's down at the bottom of the photos on the left and the right, dark hair. And you'll see, and if you go straight across, you'll see some dogs, little white dogs. Dogs on the other side, guys, protect the kids. Okay, this was a 15-year-old boy who I believe probably was gay. Nothing wrong with that, but he met up with a very bad person. But when I asked for Moishe, I didn't say which one. So all these Moishes show up, and Moishe means Moses, okay? So all these Moseses show up in my backyard. The guy in the center is a father of 5 that went missing several years ago, maybe like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And he's I want to say a secular Jew or something like that. But he's in the center of the pictures. You see the guy with the dark glasses and the hat. Then you see him. Then you see the white dogs. And then you look to the right and you see Moishe. But he's the center one on the tree. And that's how I knew he was really dead.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I said Moishe, and a lot of Jewish people showed up in my backyard, a lot, and they came inside and sat on my couch, all lined up, making horrible comments about me.
Oy vey.
I'm not kidding you.
Mashugana. That's Mashugana.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah.
How about this guy? Wait, want to see the next one? No, let me see.
Let's see the next. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for. Where'd he go?
Oh man, have a high.
Come on, what is that? Where's that guy? Where'd he go? Why is he in? Oh, there he is.
Okay. So back to Lynchfield. Okay, so the guy on the right did horrible things in life when he was alive. And so when you do horrible things, you're doomed to stay where you committed them. Okay. And so he is on the left. His head is stuck on an oak tree branch covered in moss. And if you look clear enough, you can see, if you blow the picture up, you can see his glasses and his nose sticking out from underneath.
I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back.
Okay.
So,
sticking out from underneath the moss. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. You can see glasses and a nose. So, and he's still there as far as I know. A lot of people who did bad crap there are still there.
That's the karmic energy. That's their karmic energy.
Yeah, it is.
It's more than imprinting them there. It is literally trapping them there.
Yeah, and he's trapped there for eternity. There's
good for him.
A lot of people there. Yeah. Going even from the slave masters. The slave masters are there. To even the very first original owner with his hellhound. He had the original owner is demonic. His name was Peter, and he bought the place in the 1600s. Was vicious to slaves, absolutely vicious, and he's there along with his hellhound, And I've got a picture of both of them standing in the cottage window. There's a cottage there that, and remember, this is a slave plantation. It was a rice plantation. And nobody could ever fix up the cottage because every time they tried to, something would happen.
Wow.
Yeah. And so that cottage has never been able to be fixed up because of the karmic energy. And they all hang out there in the cottage. When I was there, and I was there many, many times, they would all run to the cottage or run to the trees. Yeah.
I feel like it's the slaves that don't want the cottage fixed up.
Could be.
I don't think it's the evil, but the impression feeling that I get, my gut feeling says it's the slaves that suffered, and they don't want it fixed up. They want it to run down, be dilapidated. They don't want anything nice and shiny. They don't want it preserved.
Right.
They want it to rot.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, and what they've done is they fixed up the house, the plantation house. They've turned it into like a clubhouse. Yeah, right. A clubhouse.
Oh my.
And the original reason I was called to this place was because they were having weddings there. And they wanted to know what was there. Would it affect the weddings? Would it affect
Absolutely.
the weddings? Yep.
Absolutely.
And now that they've fixed up the house and turned it into a clubhouse, you betcha they're experiencing some stuff.
That's a good start to your marriage.
Huh? Yeah.
That's a good start to a marriage.
Right.
A haunted hall.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's at Lynchfield Plantation. That's not its name. That was originally, they would hang the slaves by the water. So when the ships came by and saw, the slaves hanging, they knew that that place meant business.
Mm. Yep. That would be a hard pass for me. Nope.
Yeah,
hard pass.
Yeah. Susan, I don't know. Are all the weddings doomed? Maybe, could be, doubt. I don't know. It's a gorgeous place though. Yeah. So this guy did some bad shit there. And he's paying the price.
Wow. Do we have more pictures?
Yeah.
Yay. I like pictures.
I think so.
I like pictures. Yay.
Let's see what we got. I don't know if we're... Oh, no. Did we want that? That one?
We did that. one.
Yep.
That one.
That one. Maybe. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. So I was at the Palace of Versailles in 2016. And so I'm taking pictures of all the people that were in the party. It was a private tour. And, I'm the peon taking the pictures. And so, and I'm like, what is that? When I went to review the pictures, I didn't pick up on it. In the very back, he's wearing the stole. He doesn't have his wig on, but if you blow the picture up, he's smiling for the camera. That happens to be, damn it, Prince King Louis the 16th. Is that it? Or the 14th? Or the 15th? Palace of Versailles. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
There you go.
Bugs Bunny. There we go.
Yeah. So and so I'm like, okay, that's strange. And I showed it to a friend of mine. She goes, "That's the king." And I'm like, "What?" She goes, "It's not a pope. I thought it was the pope." She said, "No, that's the king. That is the stole, the first stole around their upper body only went to the king or to the pope. But this, because it's in the palace, this is the actual King Louis the 16th smiling, posing with the people. I thought it was a slave, but my friend pointed out that it was the stole. And I actually have a clearer picture, and you can match it up with his photographs online, the same stole. He was bald when he died. Okay.
Wow.
So he had the long black wig when he was alive. He was completely bald. So that's the king, King Louis the 16th.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those French.
French. Yeah.
French.
And
They're
I feel like I got another picture of him in his bedroom, laying in his bed. I'm like, don't get any big ideas, buddy. So, but I did get a picture of him. I didn't send you that one. But yeah, so King
No,
Louis.
I don't have it. No nudes.
No nudes.
No nudes. No.
Yeah.
No nudes. This is well, no, it's not kid friendly. I don't. We
No,
have
it's
some
not.
we have some class.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please. Yes.
Right.
I'm previewing so we don't go through. Okay, hold on, please bear with me. Okay, I just don't wanna. Okay. That one was the boo boo. Now this one is 3 different ones. I don't think they're related, but
Yeah,
if you wanna.
they're not related. So I did a crime scene investigation, and so I got followed back by 2 dipshits that committed the crimes, little girls. And as a matter of fact, you can see one of them on the ground there, circled. I mean, it's in a square on the ground.
Oh yeah.
But these are demons, real demons, that were waiting in the woods to take the souls of the 2 people that committed the crimes. It was serial killers, guys. And this was in Connecticut back in the early 60s. And one of those girls matches the photos of one of the 4 girls missing back then. But these are the demons waiting to take the souls of the serial killers who did this. Even the people that knew about it and did nothing to stop it followed me for 6 months and made my life hell. Okay. And how I got rid of them. Okay. I said, if you don't do what I say to do, I'm going to call those demons in and have them take your souls. You need to go apologize and make amends to all the people that you harmed, all the little girls you killed. And then, only then, maybe you'll be able to cross. I doubt it. I said, and if you come back here and bother me again, I'm calling those demons in. And I mean it. Even to this day, I mean it. Yep. And it works. It worked.
Wow.
Isn't it if you know the name of the demon, then
I don't.
you don't?
I just got pictures of them, and you can see them. Yep, you can see them. The middle picture is a mammy taking care of a little white girl at Lynchfield Plantation. She's on the left outline, and the little girl. And I saw that little girl many times when I was there. And she passed when she was a little girl, obviously. And then there's the dead guy sitting out in the courtyard at the villa in Italy.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know if he's gagging, or I don't know what he's shooting. I don't know what he's doing. He looks like he's sitting down shooting or something. I don't know. He's got something wrapped around his shoulder right here.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And those are some of the victims of the serial killer.
Oh, this is out in Connecticut. I remember this case.
Yeah, do you see them? I mean,
Yeah, I remember this one.
they, yeah. Susan, you're absolutely right. Yep. So, and that girl in the center, and he would dress little girls up in white, okay, reminded him of the dolls that his mother would make and wasn't allowed to touch. Okay, this guy was effing sick fuck. And yeah, so I got out on the property and I'm like, holy shit. I said, there's like 38 people here. He goes, yeah, I know. The guy I went with, he's a big producer and author, and he wanted to see what I got. Of course, he totally dissed my gift. You can't diss. I know.
Matthew.
Matthew.
Oh, yeah. I remember him.
Dick. Yeah. Yeah, so but you can't diss this. And not only did they kill little girls, guys, there's full grown people in this photo. But this one in the center I see in the backyard from time to time.
Mary, is this the one where a member of the family was with you?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yep. Member of the family.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
And there's
I
Amy.
think we're yeah.
You got Amy's photo in from
Did I thought I think I yeah. Let's see if I got I thought where is it? I know I added it. Hold on, bear with sorry. Well,
yeah, I thought you did.
well, while I look for that, we'll look at this one. Did we go over this one yet already?
Here you go. And so
I'll get Amy's up here right now. Hold on.
I just sent it to you. So
Okay.
So you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Freddie Mercury in the back. He's got sunglasses on. He's got the mustache. Okay. And his hair looks very different. I don't know if he's wearing a hat on his head. But then there's a guitar player standing in front of him dressed in leather. And he's got a guitar in his hand. So I'm wondering who the guitar player is. This was out in the backyard here. This has been, I guess, a couple of years ago. I'm wondering if that's...
If you had a hat on, I would say it was Stevie Ray Vaughan, because that's kind of the look I'm getting.
Which one? The guy in the back or the guy
guitar?
in the front?
The guitar player.
Yeah,
the tall guitar player. For some reason, the name Stevie Ray Vaughan or Randy Rhoads, those two just keep popping in my head.
Yeah. Yeah, Randy Rhoads or... Yeah, Susan, we think the guy with the guitar, the smaller guy, is Randy Rhoads or Stevie Ray Vaughan.
It looks like he's got a hat on, so I'm going to say that's Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Okay. Could be.
Could be wrong, but that's just the impression I get.
Yeah, and then Freddie Mercury in the very back with this, it's a spitting image of Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
A spitting image of him in the back. Yeah. Well, Ozzy wasn't dead then, Evie. This has been about 2 years ago that I took this.
Would you calm down? All right. Okay. It's loaded. Hold on one sec. It was taking forever to load up. All right. Where are you?
So I'll go back to Amy's photo with the wild hair.
Yeah, well, I put it together with here.
Oh, you
There we
did?
go.
Okay. So, okay, you guys know that's my twin sister on the right in the hair. That's her on the left. She's buried in a pink wedding dress, her wedding dress. And that's her, the hair. There she is. So she was sitting with me when I went to go visit her, which I thought was cool. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite pictures. Yep. Yep. And do we have the slaves hanging from the tree?
I think so. Yeah. I did. Yeah. Just want to. I'm not bobbing all over the place. Yeah. Yep.
There you go. So that's me looking up at them, asking them, why don't you guys want to go home? You want to go to the light? And they said they couldn't. They had family working in those fields that you see behind the tree, the rice fields.
Wow.
Thanks, Evie. Yep. So there's a guy right there in a white shift. And then there's a woman sitting on the tree limb. And it looks like she had a baby in her lap or something. Yeah. And they're not the only ones there that I can see. Nope, not the only ones. But yeah. So when I took that picture, I posted it. And it's like, so Spirit is showing me these things to remind humanity, let's don't go back to this way of thinking.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
From Salem, the witch trials, to hanging slaves, to the victims in Connecticut. This is all Spirit. Spirit wants me to see it, take pictures of them to show you guys and the whole world that we don't need to go back to that way of thinking.
Right.
And it kind of feels like we have.
Right. Mary, did you get that picture I sent of the little girl from Boot Hill in South Dakota?
Hill in South Dakota. Oh, look at
the Boot Hill in the tree. I circled it, and I think I sent it to you.
In the tree. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that girl.
Right.
Yeah. Let me send that to Jason. Let's see. Jason, we got one more. So
this was out in Deadwood, South Dakota, walking through the children's cemetery. And I had a digital recorder and a camera, and we caught a little girl on her voice, on the digital recorder that said, "Could you help me find my mom?" And I just immediately spun around and took a picture.
And Tina, you missed the guy laying on the ground.
The Indian. Do you see the Indian guy behind her? I'll have to see the picture because there is one where there's an Indian in a headdress.
Okay. All right. I'm talking about there's a guy that looks almost flesh colored with dark hair. His head popped up above ground.
Okay.
And yeah, Evie, you're right. We've got to be nice and kind to each other. Absolutely have to. Thank you, Egret. That was very nice.
Yes.
It's uploading. Yeah. Just give it a second.
I have a picture that I thought right after Ozzy died. I just was walking by the window here and I looked out and it was like, holy shit. And I grabbed my camera and I started taking pictures, but I wasn't fast enough. And I thought, good God, that looked just like Ozzy. But why would Ozzy come here is my thought. But why would what's his face from Queen come here, you know?
Freddie Mercury. Yeah.
Freddie Mercury. You want to get out of binkies? What are you doing?
Yeah, I see you. Okay,
Yeah,
now
you can
that-
see her chin, you can see her nose, you can see her eyes. I mean, it's just unmistakable.
okay, so blow up the picture, Tina. Look down there at the base of the tree.
Okay.
There's two guys. One looks to be a younger kid. You can't see his face, but there's an older guy down there with brown hair.
Yeah, I have another one. It's not this one, where there's an Indian and he's wearing like a headdress that's kind of got a wolf, like he's wearing a wolf skin, and he's in the back.
So this isn't the one you sent me?
Oh no, that's the one I sent you because I wanted that little girl. That's the little girl. I caught her voice. Can you help me find my mom?
Oh wow.
Yeah. And we were in the section of Boot Hill, the cemetery Boot Hill, where the children who died from yellow fever were all buried.
Wow. That's so sad.
Right.
That you can't find the mom.
No, she could not find her mom. She just wanted to find her mom.
Huh. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they get lost. Yeah.
Yep.
Or maybe the mother is buried some other place. Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
So she was earthbound, Tina?
She was earthbound. And this was, gosh, long before I knew I could help.
Oh gosh, wow. Yeah, but now you know you can.
Yeah, now I know I can. I mean, ever evolving. Like I said, strange things happen to me all the time that I can't explain. So I just kind of roll with it.
I have noticed a lot of that. Just the oddness is ramped up.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
Oddness.
Like just the crazy, like all the paranormal seems to just the world is going, like things are there. There's something in it. It's just I don't know. Doesn't it feels like there's something just around the corner?
Yes.
It does always.
Oh wait.
I agree with Joyce. The veil is very thin and it's getting thinner all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know.
That's it. Well, I mean, as far as pictures go, I've extinguished everything I've done, but I can put more up if there's more, if you wanna, I can look up, or you know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna jump off here because I'm sitting in a car that's still 80-some degrees and I need to start it up and get some air going in here.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
I'm like sitting here sweating, going, Lord help me.
Oh my God. Thank you, Tina, so much. I appreciate you. Is she gone? So
yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, something is in the wind, and I can wait. And wait, where did it go?
Right.
It disappeared. Something is in the wind. What are these? Oh, and I can.
Smell you from here. Why is my nose so red? So wow. Yeah.
You look flushed, Mary.
I must have been the donut.
You ate a donut? That's good. That definitely has gluten in it.
I know, right?
No, yeah. I didn't do that. Mary did that one. Yeah. And then I did do this. So we can do like
what?
The ticker.
The ticker? What?
Yeah, at the bottom, it will scroll around at the bottom of the
I
screen
like
during the
that.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. How did you make that happen?
In the banners, you can type in the banner and then click scroll across and add it.
Oh wow.
So
This is cool. Okay.
yeah, there's a lot of things. We just got to practice like sometime like when we're not live.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's all going on YouTube.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I found it.
That's very bright and just yep.
There you go. I like that one. Yeah, there we go. So
or what my welcome to the toilet.
yeah, I love that. Where's that? There we go. I'll post that.
See, we kind of here. Let me see if I'll put it up on the. I don't know if that will change it. Oh, there.
There you go.
That's on 94 when you obviously it says Detroit, but like I added
Love it.
because
Yeah.
it's French.
It's French.
It's
Detroit.
French.
Ooh, Detroit.
The toilet.
Yeah. You say it better than I do. De toilette.
De toilette.
De toilette.
Je parle français un peu. Un peu. Un peu. Oh. Yeah.
Right? Oh my gosh. Wow. So we've been on almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Woo. From Middle East. What, Joyce? What from the Middle East? Maybe it was that dust storm that came from the middle to the United States. Oh, from the Middle East. Could be. Could be. You never know. Hey, what about Putin, like flying he's testing NATO, flying his drones? You know what I posted today on Facebook? I said, I hope somebody, something, some entity can stop, and I said the name of the Middle East country, the wacko right now, and Putin can stop both of them. So I'll let that be. I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying these people are out of control and they need to be reined in. I've been saying that to the universe, so we'll see.
There's a lot of I'm very optimistic. The evil is rearing its head, but I think it's
gonna be put down.
It is, yeah. It is. And I think what happened this week has awakened a lot of people. It really has. That normally would not have been jolted or not. And look at the reaction to that. Where candlelight vigils not burning down cities.
Right. Yeah. See how wonderful the candlelight and look at that. Even though somebody said it was 1 million people, it wasn't. It was over 100,000 people in England yesterday marching through the streets.
The street, yeah.
Only a few got out of hand, but voicing your opinion in a non-violent way.
Right.
Oh yeah. So
you can, it shows that there's. I mean, it reminds you because, unfortunately, the ones in control are pushing the loudest voices are the most negative. Unfortunately, but it just reminds you that there is good and love in the world that you don't. I mean, it's not being jammed down our throats 24/7.
Right.
But it's there. It's there.
Oh, I know. I just said, I hope somebody, something, some entity, universe, are you listening? Can take Putin out and the other dude, like really soon. My predictions can't come true fast enough, is what I said. Yeah. So anyway, but There's
What, the
power
plane
in
going
prayer.
down? Yeah.
Right? Plane going down.
Down.
A drone on a mission. You're right, Joyce. There is power in prayer. Absolutely. And if all the mediums prayed peace, maybe we would get it across the planet. You're right. You're right, Susan. Absolutely right. And what else you said? I keep dropping my phone. Oh, Jason.
Oh, that damn gravity. I mean, well, then again, gravity is just a theory. Yeah.
Egret wants to see. Egret wants to see your baby.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I have this one loaded up, but I did have there's two of them. I'll show you my favorite. Well, it's actually in a picture right behind me. There's this one of little Baxter, and then this picture. I'll show you. I'll put this up, but yeah,
Cutie pie.
this is Baxter and Gracie.
Oh,
And they were just. I was on the couch, and they were just sitting there looking at me.
great.
So yeah, it's. I have it in color next to my bed.
Oh,
they're always with me. Yeah, and then little Emma's. And she's over there. This was little Emma when she was just a little baby. Little puppy.
Oh yeah,
It's a little puppy Emma.
Little baby.
I know it's a little glare there.
Yeah.
You see a little.
Oh.
And then behind me there, that's on the wall. I know it's kind of hard, but that right there is Gracie's paw print.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then I have Baxter's next to my bed.
Nice.
And then yeah, there's some more. Yeah, this the little that's Gracie. That's definitely Baxter on the right, and then this was this. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, I think it was a good show.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people. I want to say thank you. Oh, Mimi Jean. Hey, oh my gosh, honey. I hope you can go back and watch some of the stuff. I think you may have missed a lot of it. Tuk Tuk is good. He will be here Friday. He will be back up here with his mama on Friday. Looking forward to it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll be.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you got I'm trying to do this and I'm not as quick. Let me see. I'm just trying to.
Can anyone? Let me say show. Can anyone tell if Summer Moon found? I don't know. Susan, do you know if Summer Moon was found? I think you meant Summer Wells, Summer Moon Wells. Is that who you're talking about? If Tuk Tuk misbehaves, he's going to be called Butt. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Evie. I don't know. Did Susan leave? Summer Moon, Utah Wells. Yeah. Missing from, yeah. No, I don't know. Not found. Yeah, because Susan and I were working on that case. No, they won't let anybody. What is that? Did you just send me that?
No, it's for I'm trying to load up the slide for the pet show.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that's what I was trying to do.
Oh, okay.
Just to yeah. So.
Well, the family won't let anybody on to search the property anymore. Will not let anybody on the property. I believe her body is on that property. Absolutely believe that. Yep. Yep. Just like I believe Jack O'Sullivan never left Hot Wells. Okay. Never left Hot Wells. And so someday I will post the original drawing I did with the picture of Hot Wells, and you will see if you lay it on top of one another, it matches up. Yep. Yeah, Joyce, yep, she is on that property. That's what Suzanne and I think. Yep. Mimi Jean, yep. 110 Ben Hill Road, Rogersville, Tennessee. She is definitely on that property. I will let you know before next surgery. Well, I thought it was tomorrow. Susan, you have to let me know. Let me know how that goes, okay? Thinking and praying for you.
Likewise.
Yeah.
I like how the show, how we started earlier because it's only 10 o'clock. Before we were ending at 10:30, and then it was just like, whoa.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, even I'm like about ready to face plant on the granite.
And you don't have to worry about me, Mary. I don't watch football, so I'm like, there's none of that. I will watch rugby but I watch it for a different reason. Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm. But nothing in, yeah. Okay.
So, all righty. No, Joyce, I have not been there to the Wells house. I have remote viewed, and I didn't understand. I went straight there, and I was down in the basement, and there she is in the corner up on the left-hand side, and there was an unfinished wall. It was 2x4s, and there was a Raid can sitting or something, a can of spray paint or something. I think it was Raid sitting on one of the unfinished 2x4s, and I saw a sleeping bag on the floor. And I said, honey, are you sleeping here? It's like all of a sudden she's there. I'm there. I'm like, how in the hell did I get there? Never been there. And I was in the basement, and I turn around and I look, and here is this door, and it's got metal on it. Okay. It's got metal hinges on it, like homemade kind of thing. And I said, and she keeps turning and looking out the window. And then I because I don't want to know anything about a case. So, and this is Summer Wells. And so she keeps looking out of a window there. And so I watched a video, and I believe it was that police officer or detective who literally went down into the basement, and everything that they showed was exactly what I saw. She is down in that basement, hasn't left that house, down in the basement. And I said, is this where you're sleeping? She said, yes. And she was turned, and she was looking out the window, like looking outside. And boom, I was gone. I was out of there. Yeah, out of the window. She was looking out of the window. So, yep. But I saw the basement. So, anyway, Jason, you got very quiet.
Oh, I texted, so I put a comment in, and
you did? What'd you put?
I was trying to. I just like, I appreciate everyone. We
yeah.
do. Yeah, we do very much appreciate. We're trying to, yep. We're very grateful for everyone that joins us every week. We are thinking of ways to, we want to grow and get out there, but we got to figure out how we're going to do that. But everyone, please check out marythemedium.com. Got to promote Mary. If you want a reading or anything like that, check it out. And I know down the pipeline, that's going to get spruced up, and we have a lot of ideas that are coming. Yep, the spray. Definitely get the spray there. Yep.
But we got more sprays. We got frankincense, sage.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a whole. Yep. There's
a whole line of them, guys.
A whole bunch. And then I meant to put it on a slide, but there's coming up in November the event that for Body, Mind, and Spirit Fest in Tampa, Florida.
Right.
It's going to be the weekend of November the 4th. I believe it's the 14th.
Right.
15th and 16th of November in Tampa, Florida. I'm going to go down there. I'll be down there with Mary.
Yay.
And so it's we'll be here.
Yeah.
It'll be here before you know it. I can't believe it's already it's the middle of September already.
I know, right? Like another month.
Feels like it was just May. I don't know. Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? It's like, what happened to June, July, August? I don't know what happened. Yeah.
It's like we're on that event horizon, when you flush the toilet, we're just going. It's like we're just swirling around, just getting on the edge.
It's like really swirling. I'm telling you.
It's on fast forward.
Yeah. It's the fast train.
You're just getting old. And I'm like, no, it's different than that.
No,
it's different.
Seriously, it's like super, super fast. Super fast. I feel like we're on the high-speed train. Yeah.
It's like, what? It's already, yeah. So, anyway.
Well, I hope you are, Susan. I hope you are well enough to come to Tampa. Everybody come to Tampa. There's lots of hotels. Come out and see us. And, I'd love to have you there. I'm speaking at that event, by the way. I'm one of the speakers. So, yay. And Jason's going to be there with the slides.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to be there with Emma. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Emma with her angel wings. You betcha.
I'm getting her some fairy wings. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I'm looking. She's good. Yeah. So.
Susan said the three of us on Tampa unleashed. Right? That would be crazy. The energy would be astronomical. Well, those places always have incredible energies, guys. Very much so.
And it's November, not the summer. I can handle Florida in the summer or in the winter.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
So.
Yeah. So thank you, Jason. Wonderful job. You always do such an awesome job. Really.
Oh, thanks.
Yay. So tell all your friends to like, subscribe, follow, and Mary the Medium. Oh, and don't we have some bread from Italy?
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, guys, this is the best focaccia you will ever eat in your life. Stratacaccia and focaccia.
What? Okay, yeah. Here.
You will love Italian street bread. It's a good. Go to italianstreetbread.com and order use some today. Capiche?
Yeah. She's trying to make it, guys. So give her a hand. Order some focaccia. You can put it in your freezer and serve it later. But it won't last long. I can tell you that. It is that good.
Oh, I think I've got too many things open. I'm trying to reply to Susan on the comments, and My touchscreen's not working. Sorry.
Oh,
So thank you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we would, Susan. We would really tear it up. Not kidding you. So yeah, but that's not going to be the only one I'm going to be doing. There's going to be a lot more. So
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway,
Ready.
Well, thanks for the after show.
And don't forget, we got a pet show coming up Thursday,
Yes, we do.
9 o'clock.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I've got 3 dogs to read.
Okay.
And they live out in Palm Desert or Rancho Mirage, California. I got 3 dogs to read. Yep. Yeah, I'll get you those dogs.
Okay.
Wonderful. Yeah,
Sounds
she's a
good.
big hairdresser out there. Her name's Wendy. So looking forward to reconnecting with her. It's been a while. Yay.
And hello, Melina. If you're out there, I hope all is well.
Right, Melina?
Hopefully.
Yeah, check in, babe. Probably no internet. Probably no
Hopefully
internet.
she's getting some good rest.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thank you, everyone. And we're going to get going here because I don't know about you, Mary, but I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm going to face plant on the granite. I told you I would.
Take your glasses off first.
Right. Night, guys. See you
So,
later.
all right, everyone. Thank you. We very much appreciate it, and have a good night. Thank you.
Thanks. Mimi Jean, thank you. All right. Bye.
Bye now.